Hey, hello, what's up guys? Yes, it's me again. I came back to my YouTube video because it's the next day, right? No matter what, the next day come every day. So here I am again. Yes, let me talk about something in English again in this video. Okay, so let me start off this video by telling you my story, the experience I had when I was young. At the age of 21, I went to the States, to go to this 2-year college in Utah, right? And then, large population of Utahns are very religious people, and they just don't swear, or they never, use F words, right? And they even, most of the people don't don't say, things like, oh my God, because if you say, oh my God, it's kind of like you're blaming the God, for the misfortune. So, because they are very religious, they don't even say, like, oh my God. Instead, they just say, like, oh my God, oh my gosh, or something like that. And also that, they never use F words. So in the other place of a lot of people might say that, F-ing, right? F-ing something, but, instead, they just use the word like freaking, freaking good, freaking bad, or something like that. So they never use it for us, basically, right? And then I was living in that environment, where no one is swearing, and then I was living in that environment for like maybe a little bit more than 2 years, and then after graduating from the college, I came back to Japan, and I got this job, in the trading company, right? And then, our supplier was, we have many suppliers located in the States. So once I started working for this company, I started to, travel to the States, very often, and then, visiting a lot of, places inside Japan, and I mean the States, sorry, I started traveling to visiting a lot of places inside the States and start meeting a lot of new people, right? And then one thing I was very surprised was that so many people just swear, because as I said, I was living in an environment that no one is swearing, but all of a sudden I started to meeting many people. I realized that so many people just swear, especially when they are speaking among that close friends. For example, like because I was in charge of communicating, doing the daily communication with our supplier, and then I was in charge of that, right? And also that those companies, our suppliers, they have counterpart, and then because we are talking a lot every day, over the phone, and mostly through emails we talk a lot, so we became very close, right? And then in many occasions we had a meeting, we meet in person and start talking, start chatting, and then become very closer and closer, right? So of course, while we are doing during that business meeting, while our bosses are around, they never swear, they just sound like very talk very like a business person, just they speak. But once that meeting is over and then we start chatting, they just swear and start swear a lot and that, and then actually at the very beginning I was so freaked out because so many people just swearing a lot, right? And then because as I said, because I was living in the environment more than 2 years, where no one is swearing, all of a sudden I started traveling, meeting new people, and then I realized that so many people just swear, love to swear. So yeah, so the reason that I want to talk about this is because that when you are trying to learn English in Japan, and most of the person who you might talk to would be like an English teacher, right? And then the English teacher just doesn't swear, right? And then also that if you are watching the English lesson videos, they never swear. So if you knew that in the first hand that people, everyday people, like to, love to swear, if you knew that, you won't freak out like I did. So yes, that's I thought maybe that I think there's not so many English teachers or YouTubers and talking about that the fact that a lot of people love to swear, especially when they are talking among the close friends, so I thought that maybe I'm gonna talk about it, so yes, that's the that's something that I wanted to talk about in this video. Okay, thank you very much for watching my YouTube video, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.